Okay, 2004 Beetle convertible. Now, any other vehicle, you see this in the coolant reservoir, and you'd be like, oh my God, blowed head gasket. Shoot, man, what a job. Well, guess what? It's German. So, what do the German cars have? German cars have an oil cooler. It's a heat exchanger with heater hoses running through it. When that busts on the side, the engine oil, which has higher pressure than the coolant, gets into the coolant and goes down the hoses. That makes it necessary to pull your oil filter off. And the heat exchanger will be bolted onto that nut. You also have to take off. Then you got to go up top and remove this emissions crap, which has 2 bolts here, 2 bolts there, lay down in there. Then get that out of the way. Then you've got to take your coil pack off. Then you've got room to get to these hoses, which will be down here, connected to the heat exchanger. And these stops. Now the heat exchanger has this gasket that goes between the engine and the heat exchanger itself. And then of course the oil filter will have its own gasket that goes right here. I stick the gasket to the top of the heat exchanger with some gasket material, and then I shove it into the hose here from the top, pulling the hose way up here where I can get to it, and then put it back down there and slip it on before putting the second hose on. See how it's partway down there and it's just starting onto the stop? You got to push it up from there. Now it's up in there far enough to put the second hose on. Now with both hoses back on, you got to go back underneath and put the big nut on. And this is what laying under a car twisting your nut looks like. Make sure you put some oil on the gasket of the new filter and put new oil in the filter, and apparently all over the filter. And then put the new filter in the car. Tighten by hand, do not tighten with a wrench. And not too tight with your hand if you've got gorilla hands. Next you got to put your coil back on, which has these 3 bolts. You're going to have to put your emissions pod back on. Now if this is your car and you want to take a chance, you can just flush everything out as best you can and keep an eye on your temperature and see if your heater still works. But if it's a customer's vehicle and you're going to have to warranty it, you better count on having to replace the heater core because it may be stopped up, and at least take the radiator out and take it to a radiator shop and have it vatted and flushed out, or replace it as well. And all the rubber hoses would have to be replaced if it's a customer's vehicle and you're having to warranty it. If it's your vehicle, just keep an eye on them and see if any of them start swelling or having problems, because carry some spares with you, something, because that engine oil is not good on that rubber. You're better off replacing them. All right, Y'all have a great day. Get off the couch and get dirty. Please like and subscribe.
Don't forget to share our videos. Sharing is caring.